If your company is exporting goods out of the United States, you may need to submit your electronic export information to the Automated Export System, abbreviated AES, on the U.S. Customs and Border Protection ACE portal, but not always. There are specific rules for when an AES filing is required. In this video, I'll tell you when an AES filing is required and when it's not. But first, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our videos sharing practical advice for exporters and importers. The U.S. Census Bureau uses the export information filed with AES to help it collect U.S. trade statistics, and U.S. Customs and Border Protection uses the information to monitor and prevent exports of critical goods and technologies that may threaten our national security. An AES filing is required for most exports of merchandise from the United States to a foreign country if the merchandise is valued at $2,500 or more by Schedule B number. A Schedule B number is the 10-digit product classification system used in the U.S. for exports. In addition to the Schedule B number, the origin of the goods, either domestic or foreign, is also considered. For example, if you have a shipment valued at $4,000 that includes two items with the same Schedule B number, valued at $2,000 each, and both are of domestic origin or both of foreign origin, you need to file through AES. However, if one of the items is of foreign origin and one is of domestic origin, then you do not need to file, because the items by Schedule B number and by origin are only valued at $2,000 each. An AES filing is also required for all exports that require an export license from the U.S. Commerce or State Departments, regardless of value. Goods subject to ITAR but exempt from licensing requirements, regardless of value or destination, must be filed through AES. In addition, most exports destined for China, including Hong Kong, Russia, or Venezuela, regardless of value, must be filed through AES if the item that is being exported appears on the Commerce Control List found in the U.S. Export Administration regulations. Exports from the U.S. to Canada don't require an AES filing, regardless of the value of the merchandise, unless the item is a self-propelled vehicle or an export license or license exception is required. As a matter of fact, all used self-propelled vehicles must be filed regardless of value or destination. An AES filing is also required for rough diamonds, classified under HS subheadings 7102.10, 7102.21, and 7102.31, regardless of value or destination. In most cases, the filing must be done from 1 to 24 hours prior to the actual export of the shipment, depending on the method of transportation. Items found on the U.S. munitions list, abbreviated USML, under the International Traffic in Arms Regulations, or ITAR, may need to be filed earlier than items not on the list. Civil and criminal penalties for failing to file through AES or for filing incorrect information can reach a maximum of $10,000 per violation. It is the job of both the Office of Export Enforcement within the U.S. Department of Commerce and U.S. Customs and Border Protection within the Department of Homeland Security to investigate and enforce these rules. Submitting your EEI through AES on the ACE portal doesn't have to be difficult, especially when you use tools like Shipping Solutions' export documentation and compliance software, which allows you to create more than 24 standard export forms and file through AES without having to enter the same information over and over again. There's a lot to know about the automated export system, but don't worry, Shipping Solutions is here to help. Visit the Shipping Solutions website to download our comprehensive guide for filing your export shipments through AES. In addition, watch our video that walks you step by step through the process of submitting your AES filings through Shipping Solutions, and sign up for a free online demo of the software so you can see how quick and easy it is to create your export paperwork and file through AES. You'll find all the links below. If you like this video, like it, share it, and make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Watch for more videos sharing real practical advice for exporters and importers.